Today we are training against the machine. We will focus on one structure that has caused some problems to me lately. We will play full games against computers of different levels. All right, let's start. Welcome. Okay, e4, c5, knight f3, d6, d4, takes, and this is the structure. What happens after queen takes d4? This is a one line, and another one is that white starts with bishop c4, and then plays d4 later and takes here with the queen. Arjun Erigaisi played this move against me in Title Tuesday a few weeks ago, and it was quite hard to meet this system. I tried to play e6 idea, knight f6, and usually white goes long castling and then tries to make some pressure on d6 early on. Let's see how it goes. But let's start with this move order. And here knight c6, of course. Bishop b5 is the main move here, but there's also queen d3, queen e3. Let's see what is the choice of the computer. So now we take okay, but now this is maximum 3200. It's too much. Let's adjust a bit. There's new bots. Judith Polgar h6. Okay, but let's see. We will choose 2400. I think it's good first opponent. Okay, and I think bishop d7 is the move here. And then I think e6, yes. And bishop e7, if bishop takes here, we can take and sacrifice pawn and take on c3, or also play queen a5. I think queen a5 is a move here. Yeah. And now we can play rook c8. I try to play at blitz pace to have some chance to prepare for Title Tuesday. So I try to play quickly. Is there knight d5 actually? Should I take here? Okay, I try this in the first game, and then probably bishop here, rook here. Oh, there's knight e5, but this extra pawn is not. It's not anything for white. Maybe I can take here king d2. So okay, I will take this one. Oh, that was a good choice, because now rook d1 is coming, so I have to check first and bring my queen here and try to trade everything, but now there's knight takes f7 in the end, so there's no chance to do this, and probably I am in trouble already. Maybe I can do this. Takes. I have to take with the rook. Check. I can give this rook because there's queen c3. I have to try this. Oh, but he can check and take my queen, trade my Trade these queens and then take the rook here. Okay. Okay, this is very bad news. Oh, is there anything I can do? Maybe this one. It looks so slow. Okay, maybe rook here. But then this pawn is hanging. Maybe a6. I mean, yeah. Looks bad. Really bad, actually. I have to be more careful in the next game. I think I can't do anything if he plays this one. Rook here. Rook here. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, this line is dangerous. And okay, now I'm going to lose my queen. Have to resign here. And try to play better in the next game. Okay, what went wrong? Let's see. Okay, maybe this is already a mistake. Yeah, seems to be. So rook d8 or rook c8? Which one? Maybe rook c8. Maybe this way. Now I think I have full compensation. I can take here. Rook takes here, queen takes, b takes c3, and now castling. And these pawns are weak, so my king is in castle at the moment, so no problems. Okay, I try to do this. So let's start here. And I will adjust computer's level 2400. Okay, rook d8. And then what? Maybe queen b6 or queen d4. So let's play this move. Maybe f6 and e5. It makes my bishop stronger and this knight weaker. Okay, he might take here, but actually then I have a file. It doesn't look too scary. b6, queen here, and the knight will jump here. So I would like to prevent this idea. So I sack this pawn for activity. Let's see. Is it a good idea or not? Okay, I will take this d file now. And then prevent this knight to join into action. Okay, he tries to do this. Maybe I use a file now. Okay, okay, and then what then? Maybe queen here, queen here. There's queen c4. Okay. Okay, let's play queen e6. This prevents knight jumps, but maybe oh, there's check, so maybe even b6, sacrificing all those pawns, but maybe it's too much. But what to do? What to do here? Okay, maybe rook here. White has some counterplay. Also, rook d8. Okay, I can't take this one. I think so. But what else? F5 looks too risky. Oh, maybe bishop here and here, but rook d8. So maybe this threat is too strong. I have to retreat. And okay, I try to make some room for the king. Okay, it's not so easy to attack here because white pieces are so well placed and are cooperating very well. So I don't know. Maybe the knight will jump here. So this looks already too good for white. Okay, queen c7 stops. Oh, it doesn't stop. Okay. And now this is a threat. I missed that one. But what this rook does here, if I just play this one, knight d5, okay, and then rook e7. So am I going to lose my queen now? Seems to be the case. If I do this, then queen will enter, so I think this is already lost position. There's even rook takes f6 because knight d5. So, okay, I lost this one too. Have to concentrate better in the next one. Good morning. How are you? By the way, we have a poll in the chat. Feel free to vote if you want. Yeah. Okay, let's see where I went wrong. Okay, queen e7 is actually already a mistake. I was planning to play this one, but then I saw queen d4, and that was the reason I choose queen e7. But actually now queen a5 hits here and prevents rook d8. It's very important to get those pieces in play quickly. If king b2, I think I can do this now. Queen b4, and then I can put my queen here. This is not so easy position to play. Actually, okay, have to know basic ideas. After queen e7, king p2, I thought that I can play this one, but okay, it's too risky. Then he can just take here, and I don't have real chances to use a file or c file. Okay. I continue here. Okay, this is not the best. Oh, 3,200. And he played that one. 2,400. Aha. Well, I would like to do this, but e6 is hanging at the moment. Maybe queen, bishop b5, knight here, bishop here. Yeah, why not actually? It prevents this idea. Ah, okay. There might be a plan to put rook on g6, g3 and take here. But if I can do this and f6, then rook covers f6 and the queen e6. So maybe just this way. Oh, okay. That might be better than knight d4. But now I have f6. Can I trade? Maybe I can't. And of course, I would like to keep queens on the board. So, but can I do this now? It hits here, but then I don't have rook d8. That is a problem. Or maybe queen here. Queen b4, and then this one. Okay, let's do that. Maybe it works. Okay. Oh, rook a3 is coming. Okay, that's bad. What can I do? Maybe bishop here, and then this one, but then a7 is hanging. Okay, maybe I have to do this now and trade queens, but then again, I think I'm almost losing. Maybe f5 can give some counter chances. Let's see. Okay. And what is this? Now I have to regroup my pieces, but queen d6 comes after. But maybe I can do this. King f7. Doesn't look too good. But I think I have to do something. Maybe rook c8. Maybe not. Maybe this position is not so good idea after all, because it seems to be quite hard to handle. I don't want to do something like this. It's too passive, but what can I do? e5, c5. Okay, let's play something. And then b5. Knight will jump here. This computer plays very strong chess. I don't know, can I win this? If I try 100 times, maybe. If I do this, then just queen goes here, and then I have some problems with the back rank and c-pawn. Again, these pieces are playing very well together, and my pieces are not. So I think this is already losing, and I don't know what I did wrong. Okay. Let's see. I try to. Oh, but there's tricks again. I think so. Okay, maybe not. Oh, yes, there is. Actually, I saw that one, but maybe I can play this. Maybe I can't. This computer is so strong. Okay, I have to resign again. Oh no, oh no. Let's see. This was already, I mean, this is still playable. But bishop b5 is already a mistake. I'm going to lose some tempos after knight d2. I was considering knight d4, and I think this works. Yeah, then I can do what I was planning to do. f6, queen here, maybe queen here. But still, it's not so easy how to handle this. Maybe I can take here. Okay. Okay, let's try again. Now I adjust level beforehand, like this way. The same move. Okay, but queen a6 was the move here. Do I have time to do this now? There's bishop d2 again. But now I have rook d8 at least. Or rook c8. Or maybe f6. And rook d8, knight b3, b6, but then rook goes here and the queen is not defending this pawn anymore. So I think I have to start with f6 in any case and then try to find the way how to play. Okay, this is much better than earlier games. Okay, what is that? At least now this diagonal is open, but I think I have to close the door like this way. Aha! Did I miss something? Rook c3, then bishop d5. Rook here. Okay, that one. Queen takes, and then rook takes here. And that's too good for white. So I think I have to do this, but then queen d6. And e6 is hanging, and I can't do much. So maybe I have to retreat here, and then bishop f7, but then it's too passive. It's too passive. Oh, but what can I do now? Queen here, bishop here, queen here. And then I don't have any moves. Or maybe I have. Actually, king f2, f7. Maybe there's knight e4. Oh, there's no knight e4. So, let's play this way. And, okay, if I do this, then rook goes here. So, I have to start with bishop e4. And then king f7. Rook c6, maybe. Why this is hanging, actually? Ah, knight d4, and then both are hanging. Okay, nasty trick. And then, if I do this, then there's no retreat for the bishop, so... Again... some problems. Bishop d7. Oh, he can take here and push e6. Okay, did I already lost this one? Queen here, knight takes f5 and then e6. Queen e7 takes, then I can take here, okay. Okay, that might be the only move. Okay, am I going to lose p-pawn or a-pawn? Which one? Which one to give? I don't know. Okay, maybe bishop d7. It's here. Okay, and then... okay, maybe this is playable. g5. Okay, but there's knight b5 already. Maybe I have to start with this. Oh, b6 might be a problem. Also many problems again. Ah, there's knight c6, so king d8. I can't trade rooks, but if I go here, then this pawn will drop, so maybe I have to go here. This might be a lost position already. This knight is so strong. If I try something like g5, he can even take and rook goes here, so I think this is already lost. This is actually very tough training. I have lost all my games thus far. Maybe I have to try to find better moves earlier, because, okay. Oh, I can't find any good choices now. Okay, I have to check first, and then king goes c1. And then I have to just put it here. Okay. Can I do something better? This looks too good for white, actually. I thought that composition might be good enough, but maybe I should try something like this. Like what I did in the first game, but there I made some mistakes. And the plan is to play... But I don't have any other plan than this one. Okay, maybe castling is better, because we go the same. I think so. Here, queen a5. Yes, this is much better. e5. I can take here, can I? Yeah. And then bishop, queen g5. Oh, no, of course, this first. So now bishop g5 or rook d8 or something like that. Okay. Maybe I learned my lesson and I try to change the line. Yeah, castling. That's the key move, I guess. e5, okay. And what is this? Now I'm not losing anything. I can take here. Queen a5. There is no knight c5. Queen here, or should I just trade? I think this end game is at least fine for me. I can take this one because then rook here and bishop h6. Okay, let's try to play this end game. Everything, trading everything. But this looks actually quite good. But I can't take here. My knight will get entrapped. But maybe... Can I do this between? c3, but maybe there is no big difference. Of course, I can let this happen. Okay, let's play this between. Move, and now if I take here, bishop takes e7, then I go back. Okay, have to do something. And now knight f6 maybe. But this is a bit better for white, I think so. Not much, but okay, somewhat. He can change, he can trade these rooks and then go here. So I think I have to play something like rook c7 to prevent everything. And okay, now we have rook ending. This rook is so active that maybe I have some problems. But let's try to be active. Maybe b6. f4. He can take, and this pawn is then weak. Weak pawn. e5, rook here. If I go here, rook goes here, so this is not easy at all. This king can go here, and this might be actually might be very good for white already. Okay, I have to do something. It seems to me that white is much better here. If I go here, rook goes here. Should I do this? Okay. C6. And then these pawns are dropping. Very well played. Okay, maybe I can... Oh, he trades the rooks, and now I'm losing again. How many games I have lost? Too many, I think so. But let's see. What went wrong? Of course, I could think more, but I try to play at blitz pace to get some training for Title Tuesday tournament. But this is already unpleasant for black. And the computer played like Magnus Carlsen. I couldn't have anything. Yeah, okay, I don't know what to do. This was a one idea to trade those pawns, but I wasn't sure even this might be something. So have to avoid this kind of ending. It's much, it gives too much for white. Maybe queen trade is not the best, but according to the computer it is. But I think maybe I should keep those queens on the board, at least for now. And taking here this is good for black. Okay, I try to keep those queens. Okay. Now I adjust again. 2400. I think it's not too much, but have to concentrate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what we have here? Is this the same ending? It's not this. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Tactics. What is this? If I take queen takes here. But it's not. Is it working? Oh, wow. Now I don't have squares for my queen, and then this is hanging. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Have to resign again. Okay, have to use another rook, but it's better to lose here than in real games against those other titled players. I didn't see that there's that kind of tactics already. Of course, this is very, very well-known trick, but I thought that my queen is defending this bishop very well. Okay, if I use this rook, and then if queen trade happens, everything is fine. Maybe knight e4 and we go in similar problems. Because after rook e2, oh, knight takes e4, but rook e2, I can't really do this, so I have to do something else, but there is nothing better. Okay, and that's why maybe I should play h6 here. Aha. And taking here with the bishop, with the pawn. Okay, something like this. Okay, another game. What is this? Okay. Can I play this one? Oh, there's pins, so I think something is dropping again after. But now I might have chance to do this. Queen b3. Okay, I have to trade. Or can I do this? And then queen here. But maybe it's not the best idea. Or is it? I don't know. What is that? Okay. If I take, he will take. Bishop g5. f4. Well, I can't do that. Queen here. Rook takes. And then there is... This bishop is better than mine, but... okay, let's see. And there's already some threats with the queen, bishop, and rook. King h7. Queen check g6, h5. I think I have to try it. Maybe f5 is actually better in because, well, I don't know. Then, oh, there's no that kind of move. Okay, let's play f5. Oh, is there bishop g7? And then this one. But this is hanging, so maybe there is no that kind of plan. Okay, c5, c4, then g7 is hanging. Again, these rooks are, I mean this rook and these pieces are too strong. Okay, I think I have serious problems already. Maybe queen here. But I can't trade. I can't do much. Bishop e7, bishop f6 is a plan, but maybe it's not helping much. Maybe bishop e7, rook d7. Here takes. If rook takes, I have bishop f6. Okay, let's try. Maybe bishop f6. If I play queen here, queen takes c6 is probably a move already. But what else? Oh, now this is too strong. Again, rook takes d7. I think this computer plays much better than 2400, but let's see. Maybe I play much worse than 2400. Ah. Okay, I think I'm lost here again. There's nothing I can do. Okay. Please keep the chat in English, please, so that everyone can follow. Okay, I have to take here, and then rook takes d6, c5 to get some active play, g3, rook c8, f4, queen b4, something like this. Okay, I try this line one more time, but now I know that this is the best, but this is very dangerous line for black, and maybe that is the reason why I have had some problems against this kind of plans lately. Maybe it's good idea to practice. Maybe I can learn something, but this haven't been easy. I have lost all my games thus far against 2400. Okay, let's try again. Oh. Oh, no. This one. Castling and e5. And then queen c7. And here h6. Aha. Is this a new move? At least this is a threat. And I should put my queen on b6 maybe. To avoid tactics, or can I do this? Looks suspicious to me. Well, maybe I have to do that. Okay, I can't see anything wrong with this. But do I have something better? Rook c8 might be better. No, actually. Whoa, what is that? Tactics everywhere. Okay, now I'm going to lose this one, or so knight h5 is not the move. Okay, I try to hold this. It's not an easy task, so queen d4 is coming, bishop c6. Is there g4 already? Computer just takes everything and I can't have anything. Maybe okay, f6, e5, but there's queen b3. Okay, okay. Maybe I have rook c4. Okay, let's try. And now something. This might work against human, but not against the machine. Well, what else? What else? Yeah, easy. Just kick the knight. Trading everything. Very, very nice plan. No, okay, now my pieces are not coordinating, and this will be easy plan for white. Okay, rook d7. Very strong plan. So this is losing. What else? Queen b6, as I said, or bishop d6. But is there some plans with rook takes d6? Aha, queen d7. And everything is fine. Okay, let's try one more time. One more time, and then this position is already... we are done with this position. Okay. Oh, 3,200. Maybe a little bit less. Here I probably should take and push c5. And then maybe, what was it? Maybe rook here. Queen b4. But how this computer plays those top engine lines? It's okay. I don't know why, but it's those moves were same moves than we saw when we checked those lines earlier. So I think 2400 should play something, some moves which are not the best. But okay. At least we have tough training. Okay, and then can I activate my queen? It seems that I can't cooperate my pieces. Somehow everything works for white. Okay, what is that? Rook goes here, and then knight jumps somewhere, and queen takes here. I think this is much better than 2400. Or what do you think? Is this playing like 3200? Because it feels that way. Okay. Do I have anything here? Um, okay, queen takes here. If I go here, queen takes here. But there is no immediately anything too dangerous. Queen goes here, and then I'm busted again. Okay, rook d5, and I can give back the exchange. I have to actually... I take back this one because it was so... I do this. Oh, but and c5 is hanging. So I think I was lost again. 2 pawns. Okay, oh, actually one, but these pawns are so weak that this is losing. Okay, that was the first position. Very tough one. Let's try another position. Hello. Welcome. And let's see. Yeah, I lost my way here, somewhere here, but I couldn't see what is the difference if I play a5 here. Just king p2, king f8, something like this. But what is the plan for black? I can't see any plans. If I take here, it's just it gives white very strong outpost, and these pawns are weak. So again, this is not pleasant for black, even it's probably equal or almost equal. So maybe h6 is not the best, maybe something else, but what else? This can't be too bad. Okay, have to find some active plans like this, but okay, again, a3 and okay, maybe this is much better, but still, this plan gives some headaches for black. I think so, because if we go in that rook ending after those trades and rook goes here, then it's quite dangerous for black. Okay, anyway, let's see what is the other line. I think it was somewhere. I had it somewhere. Not here. We have played so many games. Is it here already? No. This one, okay. Okay, and this is a bit similar, but still not the same. Bishop is already on c4, and there is no this kind of trade anymore, or at least if white tries to do the same, it will lose a tempo. So maybe this position is easier to play with black pieces. Let's see. I start against 2400 again. By the way, there is a poll in the chat. If you want to vote, feel free to do so. Okay, queen d3. I can play a6, but if I try to do with the same idea, similar idea, I will do this and then just castle, because I think I can do this. Knight b5, I had d5, and now I have queen a5. I think this is playable, but might lead good position for black, or at least equal. Okay, now this is hanging, so... Oh, can I do this? Maybe I can't. So rook d8, knight b5, and then something. Maybe I should play e5 or something like this. Or maybe knight jumps here after bishop trade, and then this pawn is too weak. But e5, bishop g4, with the idea to get knight on d4 because there's a pin. So this might be playable. Bishop here. Then h6, knight d5, takes, bishop e6. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I think if I do something like this, then knight b5 might be a choice. Oh, but actually maybe I can sack this pawn and then play b5. Oh, rook can take c6, so maybe I can't do that. Okay, let's try. Oh, bishop d2 with the same ideas, and now my queen is hanging. Okay, bishop here, knight here, queen d8 might be playable option. Now I have knight d4. What is going on? Looks pretty good for black. Now I can take here. Maybe queen. Okay, maybe I take and play knight bishop e6, but then knight d5. But if I take here, then g file is open, and that might lead something, because queen and rook can join in the attack very quickly. So okay, I have to do something. I tried this one, and then we will see. Is it good or bad? Maybe it wasn't a cool choice. Okay, rook c8. Now this is hanging, but so is this bishop. Oh, knight goes here. I think I have to take, and of course d pawn is weak, but maybe I can have some counterplay. Bishop f6, knight c5. Queen and knight here. Get knight c4. Everything trades. Queen goes here. I mean, knight c5. Oh, but I can't have any real threats. I think so. Bishop e6, e3, if queen b6. Well, Have to try something. And what is it? I don't know. I don't know. Knight e5. Bishop f4. Knight e5, f4 maybe. Okay, and actually if I take here, then my king's position is very weak, but okay, but this looks bad in any case. So, okay, let's take here and hope the best. Okay, no chances, because he will take here twice because of the spin, then rook goes here. So knight e5, rook here. I can't do this because this happens, and then if I just play this way, rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes, king here, check, and then other rook joins into action, so I'm going to lose this one. But let's see. This is the line. I don't want to play against 2300, but maybe I should. Or what you think? Against computers, sometimes it's very tough because they are moving so quickly, and if you try to do the same, then things can go wrong easily, very quickly. I played bot race and I won against 2600 bot, but I don't know is this the same level or not, but at least I'm playing a bit quicker, but those were 10-minute games, so I think this bot plays much better than 2500 or 2600 bot when you are playing against those bots. This training bot is better, or these positions are just much harder to handle than if you play whole game. But I don't know. At least it feels so. Let's see, rook d8, knight here. Oh, now I can take here. Queen takes and d5. Very hard to handle this, but okay. Everything works. Knight covers this, and yeah, okay. Okay, I try that one. Another game. This is the last game against 2400, and if I can't win, I play against 2300 to get some points. Aha. And okay. Hmm. Is this a threat? I think I can do this. Maybe I can't. Let's see. At least I can take here. f6 is not an option. Okay. Dark clouds are gathering already. I would like to get my bishop here, but it's too slow. Maybe this plan, but there's already kind of sacrificing ideas for white. Yeah, have to play g6 actually, I think so, but this looks already kind of lost position. I don't know. Queen b7, if he takes, I can take, and then maybe f6. Takes queen here, king here, because queen covers this one. But is it really the best choice for black? Maybe it is, but then I'm losing all my pawns, and so maybe I have to start with king h8, but then there's rook here. There's no f6 option. g6, rook here, and queen is joining into action. Okay. Oh, queen goes here, so have to trade. If I can. Still alive. Can I trade queens? Maybe it is the best chance here. Or should I keep those queens? g5. This plan is very dangerous. Can I have some counterplay or not? h6, rook here. Queen here. Doesn't look too good. Okay. But now it's not getting here. So maybe queen b7. Oh. Is there going to be some sacrificing idea? Check, takes, and then bishop takes. And checkmate will follow. Oh yeah, actually that is a plan for white again. Queen here, check, and then rook takes. Bishop takes here, queen here, then bishop takes, queen takes, and then this bishop drops in the end. It feels like this opponent is 3,200 or something. What can I do? Bishop b7, and then this sacrificing plan works again. I think so. In the end, there's checkmate. I have to retreat, and this is too passive, of course. Of course, of course. Hmm. Well. If I play bishop d5, okay, I don't know. What is this? Okay, maybe my rook is going to drop somehow. Aha, okay, maybe the idea is that bishop goes here, my rook goes here, then check. At least he can win a pawn with that plan, but it seems that everything works for white. Very strong domination. My pieces are not playing together. Very strong piece play. Okay. This is the plan, and I think I can do much. There's no queen b7. There's no time for this. Okay, I think this is just lost. Let's see, h4. Yeah, 3 point something. Okay, I should take with the bishop. And then bishop d7. Then I have more time to regroup my pieces. My queen is in play. Okay, taking with the queen is a mistake already. This is too slow. And now I don't have enough counterplay. Yeah. Okay. I tried to beat 2300 pots from here. From here. What was the line? Bishop e7, bishop f4, castling, and then we start. 3200 is probably too much, but let's try 2300. Queen a5. Maybe. Okay, a6. Oh, is this working now? Because rook can take on e5. Or do I have time to take this one? If I take, he can take. I will take, he takes, I will take here. Then I'm piece down. Okay, I think I'm going to lose this one too. Oh. If I take here, even queen can take. Oh yeah, I don't have any chance to win the piece back now. Or can I? Actually, this rook is hanging on a5. I have b6. Maybe that is the only plan. don't know. Whoa, what is that? Is this really 2300 pot? It's hard to believe because these moves are so strong. Or maybe it was a mistake. Oh, he can take here if I take with the knight. So if I take with the queen, takes. If I take with the rook, yeah, I think this is lost already. Yeah, and this is the first line according this Stockfish. Okay, a6 is too slow. Have to play something like rook d8. I try that in the next game. This is just losing, so okay, have to remember that one. Let's try again. Now probably queen b6 or queen c7. Oh, or actually queen h5 might be a better plan. Might be. Maybe it's not because g4. But let's see. I can take here. Rook here. Maybe I can survive, but it's not so clear. Taking here. Rook. What happens? Then knight takes. Okay. Oh. If I take here, then this rook comes here. Can I do this? Bishop here takes. Okay, I think I'm going to lose my queen, but maybe I have some counter chances. Okay, I got 3 pawns. No, only 2. And this file looks too strong. Yeah, so this is losing again. Okay, but I tried to do this and hold the position. d5. Okay, now it gives some pawns back, but actually I think that might lead disaster. There's knight g5. Yeah, knight will land here. Okay. Is this game over already? h5. I can take here after this, but it's, yeah. Yeah, game over. I try to play something else than queen h5. It's I think it's going to be. I mean, it's a wrong decision. H3, and then I have to come back. Yeah, I didn't see that this is so strong. So queen c7, knight b5, queen here maybe. Let's see a few moments. I mean, after bishop f4. Okay, a6. If knight takes here, I have knight h5. Okay, let's try that plan. I think I was already lost after a6, or at least when I took on h3. Yeah, this is just losing. And again, the best move. Okay, anyway, here I will play queen c7. This might lead repetition, and if I play against human, I would like to try to win. So let's try again. Maybe this time I'm not going to lose my queen. Knight e5 looks quite natural. Maybe knight d7, bishop d7. What is going on? Okay, h6. Oh, okay. Risky looking decision, but let's see. Okay, I have to take. And then king in the corner. Now I might have some chances to win this. Looks quite dangerous, but still I think white doesn't have enough for a piece. Knight h7. Maybe it stops h4. I can take and put my bishop on g5. Oh, there's actually f4. So maybe it's not a good idea to take there. But how to activate these pieces? It's the main thing here. Knight jumps here. That was one plan to prevent h4 action, but okay, let's see. Anyway. If I take queen h5, pawn takes, and then my knight is hanging, g6 is coming, so I can't take. But what else? Maybe rook f8 with the idea to get queen here. Okay, f4, queen h5. Oh. This is already a bit painful. Okay, let's try this one. Queen f8. Queen h5. Hmm. And checkmate will follow. Queen h5. No moves. Queen here. Okay. Queen f6. Check. King here. Bishop g5. I don't have queen h4. So I think I'm lost here. Yeah. Okay. And what about the position after the sacrifice? Okay, h6 is actually a bad choice. Knight g5 is again the main move here. The best move according to the computer. Okay, I tried to play against 2300 bot, which is not this. I choose some character and try to win it because I just think that this level is not correct. This computer plays much stronger than usually does. But anyway, let's try again. Now I choose some character which is 2300. For example, Candy Pot. I won against Candy in pot race, but let's see. It plays same moves than earlier computer, and now this is a threat already. Okay, maybe bishop c8 to d7, I mean. Oh, now there's a checkmate. Have to take this back. Okay, maybe I can't do much. Now this is losing again. I think these bots are having a great day. they are playing so well. Maybe this is not my best day, but I think I haven't played too badly. But still, no chances. Okay, so maybe I should play something like, okay, bishop d7. Maybe knight e5 is not a good idea because white doesn't have to take, and f4 is coming later. So I try again. Bishop d7. Aha, okay, now we have to choose another pot. Okay, something went wrong. Maybe it's working, but I'm just playing too badly. Let's see. a6, bishop d7, queen c7, rook c8. If I go here, then knight g5 might be the move. So I will go here. If I take, knight takes, and all these pieces are pointing here, and f7, so this looks quite dangerous again. Knight e8 with the idea to play d5, but he can sacrifice here again. I think so. Maybe knight d5, but then this comes. Okay, let's try to close the center, but of course this attack might be a strong one. If I play h6, then this goes back, and then there is g5. It opens g file or h file, but queen d3 is coming, so maybe I don't have real options. Oh, actually, after this one, maybe he can just play this way because queen and rook are going here very quickly. Or maybe I can do this. Okay. Is this winning also? If I take and play g6, or should I sacrifice a pawn to get some tempos? But I think I don't win any tempos there. Precise play. And now if I go here, I mean here, then rook goes here, queen goes here. Oh, that one. Okay. Rook goes here. Ooh. Knight f5. Takes, queen takes. Okay, this is lost. Lost again. Oof. So e5 was a very good move, and knight a5 wasn't. Should keep the knight here. Maybe b5. Okay. Another game. Oh. b5. And this has been very rough. Very, very rough. Maybe it's easier to play against humans after this, because I have lost all my games. I didn't expect that. And it's not so easy psychologically either, because usually you won something, you lose something. But today I have lost all my games. Okay, but let's start to win some. What is that? Again, some tactics. Okay, maybe I should try to think before moving. I play too quickly against the computer. If I think I can see something, I guess. Okay, if I take here, the plan is to take here, and the bishop e7 is hanging. Of course, I see that now, but not here. And after e5, I think I can't do much. So rook e8 is probably needed. Chess is very hard, actually. Sometimes it feels like you haven't played chess at all. At least you haven't learned anything. I feel that kind of feelings at the moment, but okay, rook b8 is losing because e5. Now I have to play e5 or knight e5. And the idea is that probably knight g5 is not anymore a good choice because I have knight c5. Let's see. If knight jumps here, I have knight c4. Okay, at least I know this plan. And f4, now there is no sacrificing threats. Queen b7 looks pretty good. And after bishop takes, I can take with the rook or pawn. Okay, b takes c4, g4. Okay, this is not easy at all because these bishops, this bishop is attacking and defending very well here. Rook c5, maybe here. Maybe I can do something like this. Okay. So in this position is very it's vital to stop e5. Few more games and then we are done. So knight e5. And have to defend this pawn somehow. Okay. How to do it? Or is the plan to take this one? Bishop d6. Here. This is a threat already. Queen here. How to defend this pawn? bishop. Okay, maybe I can take here, but still, I'm losing a pawn here. Queen here, bishop here, queen here. It hits here and here. I don't know. Queen b7 is not an option. There's no trapping ideas. Oh, maybe I can take here. If rook takes bishop c6, that is a trick, because then I can take here and here. Hopefully this works. Bishop c6. Ah, but this bishop is here. Takes, I can have this. Okay. Can I take here? No, I can't. My queen is hanging. So maybe I have some counter play. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. H6. Knight here. Then this one. Maybe it's not working. Queen takes here, for example. Okay, but what else? Maybe I take here first, h6, and then bishop goes here. Can I hold it? I don't know. Oh, first this one. Okay. And something is going on again. If I take, oh, queen takes here. But of course, I think I have to take, oh, that way. Okay, queen takes here. I can't take here because then I'm losing my bishop. Oh, well. E6 is coming after bishop d5. No moves. Okay. Have to resign again. Yeah, that's the spirit. One way. Okay, I didn't find a good way to defend the pawn. Okay, I should play a5 here, because now queen d2 is winning. Everything collapses. So I need a5. And then queen goes to b7 or b6, b6 maybe. Bishop d4, queen b7. At least we have seen that these positions are quite hard to handle, and Maybe I can learn something. Okay, I try this position again, but I think I haven't been even close to get the draw, so this is quite weird to me, but let's see. Maybe this is the last game. Now I try my best. Queen b6 and queen b7 was the key move, I guess. Now maybe bishop here. B4. Why not? Looks natural, but maybe there's something wrong with that plan. I saw that one, but I thought that I can just take the pawn. Maybe I can't. Let's see. Okay. Queen here. What is happening here? Okay, if I take with the bishop, then rook goes here. So if I take here, e5, f5, g4 again, f4, maybe I can take here. I tried to do so. Okay, at least now I can take here. Can I? I think I have to. Or can I play this one? He can't really take, and then I can put my maybe rook c5 with the idea of I don't have to take here immediately. That's the point, I guess. So rook c5. Very slow. Oh. Can I do this? And take here and then here. It's better than take here. I think so, because this knight is so powerful. So bishop b5. I will take here. And then there is at least opposite color of bishops. Hopefully it's a draw. Okay, I can't move this pawn because then... oh, this is protected, so actually I can take here. But if I would like to have more, b3... Oh, but then... Oh, this is hanging, so I take... Okay, he can take... Okay, I don't sacrifice this one because then I'm going to lose again. So something else, e5 maybe. Try to keep things simple. Looks quite bad actually. Should I do this instead? And then my rook goes back. Okay, let's do that. Rook here. Rook c5. I would like to get my bishop on e5, but this is hanging, so it's not so easy. Okay, rook d6 maybe, but then rook goes to b7. Okay, I try to defend this way. Now he tries to get rooks here. I think so. But can I stop it? I don't know. Let's do this at least. Looks pretty dangerous. Can I do this? Maybe I can't. Maybe I sacrifice my rook to d5 and try to hold it. But this pawn is dropping in those lines. Okay, h pawn. I will lose that one. This can't be 2300 pots. It's too strong. Okay, and I can't hold this. Okay. I think it's time to resign this one too. Okay, this was a tough training session. At least I learned new things. Let's see what we have in this evening when we play Title Tuesday. I will stream that and hopefully I can have some points. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Have a nice day.